Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Live Trading the Stock Market here on Bob Squared Finance. My name is Bobby. I'm your personal trader. I'm also the Broke Trader. You can find the Broke Trader vlog right here on this same channel. I do have daily content coming out for you guys. Like I said, I've got a daily vlog. You kind of, have a little bit of an insight into my life, a little bit of my family time, and, I'm drinking coffee all day. So you can watch that go down. That does come out every single day. Keep your eyes on that. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm going to keep you entertained. I'm going to keep you informed. Mainly, I'm here to let you know about the stock market. I'm here to let you know about investing, particularly on Robinhood. I do use the Robinhood app. I live trade the Robinhood app right here on this channel for you guys to watch. I live trade right out of my portfolio for you. And so you guys are here for the wins, you're here for the losses, you're here for the mistakes, and I love having you along for the ride. It's been such a pleasure bringing this series to you. I hope you're getting a lot out of it, and I know I am. So I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for staying tuned. And let's get right to it. We're going to be, taking a look at some positions here. I don't know exactly what's going to happen. We got some falling stocks. We're buying on the way down. This is when a lot of people get scared, guys. This is when a lot of people get out of the market, and that drives prices down even further. So what that means is that we're just getting bargains all the way down. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to consolidate in. We're going to try to stop this bleeding here and see what happens when this market turns around, because when the market turns around, we're going to have big positions and a lot of stocks that typically trade a little bit higher. So we should see them go on a little bit of a run. We did see ABB Group. I've kind of neglected that here on the channel. It's been just kind of hanging out down there at the bottom of my portfolio, but it did have earnings come out. Looks like they had a great quarter. So they reported 38 cents per share on earnings, and they were only projected to make 34. So they beat projections by quite a bit. I have not had a chance to listen to that earnings call yet, so I would like to do that here on the channel with you guys, and so we'll see if they did if they raised their projections moving forward. If they did, then we should see it go on more of a run than it is. So I'm a little bit skeptical. We'll have to take a look at that and see what happened. Otherwise, we'll be jumping right into it here. We're gonna see if we can't find some deals, and I don't know. Let's see if we can't right this ship here. Let's see if we can't turn it around and get back up into the 800 range. I do want to let you guys know I do have some new series in mind. I had some feedback from one of my viewers saying that it sounded like I was speaking Greek at some point. So look, I want to do a series. I want to do, stock markets, the stock market for beginners. So Stock Market 101, we're going to do a crash course. We're going to do, key terms defined. We're going to talk about some different strategies and what's going on here. So I will start that. That will be a weekly series. That will come out on every Monday. So I should have the first episode out for you today. I'm looking forward to getting started on that here in just a little bit. So I will see you then. I'd also like to do a companion series with that, a Robinhood for beginners. So if you're just starting out on Robinhood, kind of, what the key functions of the app are, some tips and tricks to get you started. And so we'll start that. That'll come out every Wednesday, so you can look forward to seeing that on Wednesday. So we'll keep on live trading the stock market every single trading day. We'll keep on with the Broke Trader vlog. We got that coming out every day for you. And then every Monday on this channel, we're going to have Stock Market 101, and every Wednesday on this channel we're going to have Robinhood, Intro to Robinhood, and that'll advance as we go, and then I'll just have that in a playlist for you guys to be able to reference. You have daily content coming out for you, and I'm here to educate and entertain you and keep you informed about the stock market and about about putting your money to work for you, about creating a passive income. I'm here to talk about business. I'm here to talk about finance. This is Bob Squared Finance. My name is Bobby. Let's get trading. Okay, here we go. We did miss the opening bell this morning, guys, as we had a power outage out my way. Excuse that. Hate that we weren't able to get that. I did have a dead battery, unfortunately. I do work my phone into the ground, and so you'll have to excuse me on that. We'll be looking at some of our positions here. We got Blue Apron dropping like a freight train. We don't know what's going on there. You know, they have earnings coming up. We'll see what happens. I would like to have a little bit more liquidity here to be able to make the kind of swing at Blue Apron that I would like. I actually, off camera, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it recorded, but on the iPad earlier, I did take a swing at that Blue Apron as it was falling. I looked to get it at 275, and I did miss it there. It didn't fall quite that far. The daily low was 282 today, so it looks like we, unless, you know, it decides to fall again on us, we shall see, you know, can't count it out too early. So it's Monday, July 23rd, 2018. We are looking at a few falling positions here. Other than ABB Group and Snapchat, all of our positions will continue to dive here. We're not too worried about that. We're actually consolidating down. Well, unfortunately, we only have about $13 in liquidity to work with at the very moment, so we're not able to make the kind of swings we'd really like to. I would have loved to have brought those shares of Blue Apron on board earlier for 275. We did have to cancel that, so we will see if it falls down again to that low. We'll also be looking. I don't know. I'd really like to sell off a little bit and clear some liquidity to consolidate down in some of these falling stocks. But man, you know, we're not really. The portfolio at the very moment is not in the position to be able to sell anything without, you know, violating some of my core strategies here. I really don't like to sell on a fall. I like to sell on a rise. I like to sell with strength here. So I don't really want to get rid of any Snapchat here. That's the only real candidate I would have as far as moving a stock that is well above my basis and you know, would really make sense based on my strategy. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to be patient, and you know, we're going to rely on the fundamentals here. When in doubt, I think you fall back to those fundamentals, and we've taken some risk here at the bottom of our portfolio. Our top end is pretty secure as far as having CRISPR, which is already, you know, gone on such a run for us that we you know, we'll never really get rid of that stock. We'll pretty much always hold that stock, and so we don't have to think too hard about the top end of our portfolio. GoPro, you know, we've got tons of shares. We're well above our basis. I think there's plenty of catalyst for change there as far as propelling that stock forward. So, you know, that's another, you know, security blanket for us. You know, PBI, it's a little, you know, most people would probably look at that stock and the position I have on it right now and probably say that's a little bit of a risk. I think, you know, the fundamentals are sound on that company, and you know, the stock has potential to rise, so we'll see what happens there. Elf Cosmetics, of course, I've played this stock many times. I've ridden it up. I've cashed in on it quite a few times, so we'll continue to probably consolidate down as that continues to fall. We should have a turnaround around earnings time. They tend to do pretty well. Plus we have holiday season coming up, so I'm happy to hold that through holiday season and watch that. That'll probably be their best quarter of the year. So we'll keep an eye on Elf. We do think a little more long-term around here. Of course, we've the core of our portfolio is gene editing technology, so we're definitely looking at future technology, future plays. I like stealth technology. Stealth technology, if you're not familiar with the terminology, is basically a company that is, you know, not advertising themselves as a future technology company, but if you're really in tune to kind of what's going on there, and you can take the long view on them, that you can see that they are a future technology. And to me, a good stealth technology company is Snapchat. Snapchat is a social media company. They're a camera company. They're a lens company. They're an app. You know, they're a pay-per-click advertising company. We don't know what they are, but you know, they are at the core a minimum viable product AI company in my eyes. They are probably going to be the very first AI company, the very first augmented reality company. So, you know, who knows? That's my theory. We'll see how it plays out. I do, every time I watch or listen to rather Snap's earnings, I count the number of times that they mention AI. And so the last count, they mentioned it 4 times in their quarterly earnings report. And so, you know, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm a future player. I'm a patient and careful investor. Keep your eyes on this channel. Go ahead and hit subscribe for me, will you? That would really help me out. And I appreciate you watching. Hit that like button to let other people on YouTube know that this is content that's worth watching and that's worth supporting. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a profitable day. Thank you so much for trading with me. This is Bobby, signing off.